Welcome back, you guys. Today I'm going to show you how to make this mint chocolate chip cake. So this is one of the flavors that's been requested over and over again, and I finally got around to making it. So I'm using mint flavored cake layers, which I've added some mini chocolate chips to. I'm going to be filling it with some super smooth chocolate ganache. So the recipe for everything today is up on Chelsweets.com, so if you want to recreate it, head over there and check it out. Ganache is so easy to make and it's so delicious. It's also a really great alternative to buttercream if you find American buttercream too sweet, or if you really want a rich and delicious filling. This ganache is only 2 ingredients. It's really just heavy cream and chocolate chips, so I highly recommend it as an alternative if you're looking for a really great cake filling. I continued to stack my layers and build up, and today I'm using 8-inch cake layers. If you wanted your cake to be a little bit taller, you could make 7-inch layers that are slightly thicker, or if you wanted to make a smaller cake, you could always half the recipe and make 3 6-inch cake layers. So once all my layers were stacked, I covered the cake in a thin layer of ganache to work as my crumb coat. So I made sure the entire cake was covered, first by using my offset spatula, and then really getting a nice smooth finish with my bench scraper. Next came time to cover the cake in a mint frosting. So this is also my classic American buttercream, and I've added a bit of green gel food coloring and some mint extract to it. And I'm first covering the cake in just plain mint icing. And originally I wasn't actually going to put little bits of chocolate in the frosting, but as I covered the cake in that first layer of frosting, I realized that I did want to add the chocolate chips. So lo and behold, I made a really thin first layer of that mint frosting, chilled the cake, and then added this second layer. So initially I was hesitant because the bits of chocolate can make it really hard to smooth, but I decided to just try to make the bits of chocolate very small that I added, and I actually was able to get a pretty smooth finish. So it won't be as perfect as if you didn't have anything in your buttercream, but it is possible to get a really nice look. Next, to decorate the top of the cake, I used my favorite frosting tip, which is an Ateco 869, this huge French tip. I filled my bag with my remaining chocolate ganache, and then I piped some massive dollops on top of this cake. I wanted to decorate the sides a little bit, so I added some mini chocolate chips around the base of the cake using a spoon, and I then carefully pressed them into the frosting using a small offset spatula. Once all those mini chocolate chips were secure, I added some chopped up chocolate to the top of my cake as well. So I sprinkled them inside of my ganache border and patted them down into the frosting with the back of my spatula. So that's it, our mint chocolate chip cake is complete. So now we have to cut in to see those really fun light green cake layers with the mini chocolate chips inside. This knife is kind of iridescent, but it has a green handle, so I feel like it still kind of matches the color theme. But there you have it, our beautiful cake slice, so minty and so chocolatey. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, be sure to click the like button, and also let me know what cakes you'd like to see next.